Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we're working on more arms manufacturing, essentially. And I made some tweaks to some of the production here, which I've gone ahead and reverted because I realized that they weren't going to quite work how I thought that they would. Move the plastic production there. What is this inserter doing in the middle of nowhere? Set up this explosives manufacturing. I was blanking there for a second. And that involves this tooling here. Which we're making a very small amount, but it is something. And what we really need here is what I've been finding is we do really need an output pump. So that's making relatively small amounts of explosives. So what we need to do now, we need to take those explosives, because we did this, we did this, we did this, we've done that. Take the explosives, we need to make some plastic. It's going to be pretty easy. And combine it with the steel and make cannon shells and explosive cannon shells. So that should be relatively straightforward. So let's go ahead and get some plastic being manufactured here. Let's drop this in. Let's see, there's steel here, right? Explosives are there. So yeah, we want to bring the plastic over here. Alright, so we're going to need two. I think the way I'm going to do this... needs to be that far apart. Where's my cannon shell? Cannon shell. Explosive cannon shell. Good. Now we just need to route our explosives. We have a nice convenient space for it right there. Actually, probably the way we want to do this is like this. That will work perfectly. And then I'm going to go ahead and just dump those directly into passive provider chests. There we go. Now that will run slowly and get that up and running. Now, there actually is one thing that we need to work out. And that is, I'm going to want to have the very least those bullets available to be loaded onto a train. Now, the problem is I've kind of used up all of the space I have in this area for a train, or for loading areas. But I think I can do this a different way. Here's what I'm thinking. Someone's gotta change here. Right. This is our... Oh no, that's our input. That won't work. Or will it? Only if people can... Or the trains can get through here will it work. It'd be much better if we can directly connect to that over there. Instead, do I have a request for rail? I don't. Let me put in one. Because in actuality, what we would need to do is do something like this. Right. That's our exit. I also need to request signals. Yep. Probably have some here. I do. What we would need to do is something like that. I don't particularly like doing that, but that's what we would have to do. And yeah, because these are chains. So if something's coming through here, it would stop anybody on that route already. I don't think I need to put any additional signals coming through here. So what we would do is over here, we would branch. Oh, for one thing, we would need to get rid of these rocks. Let's see, if we were to do... It is going to have to come a little bit further south. Don't stand on the tracks, because you'll get squished. Like that. This is a test. Yes. Will work. But I need more tracks. Alright, so it'll come in here and then it'll go out there. Now, do I want to do a full structured loading bay? A loading system here. Maybe? And we'll do it. Now, the reason why we designed it like this, I don't know if I ever really explained it, is that we want... It's just for loading speed. So we want to have all this buffered in here, and when the train pulls in, it loads very quickly and then leaves. Alright, so these are all going to be ammo magazines. No, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Let's see. That's an output. That's input, but it's in the wrong direction. Okay. So I'll just build this out manually. First things first is I need to get the stop in. Right, now, for incoming trains, we need to make sure that we have a signal there. For outgoing trains, we need to make sure that we have a signal there. And then we have more room to put in more loading bays here heading south, at least until we bump into these pump jacks. So I should be able to get 2, maybe 3 more loading areas in there. That should work. Why are you red? Oh. Oh, you're still red. No, you're not. I see. Yeah, that should be working as expected. Alright, so we're going to have our input coming in here. Actually, we'll bring input through there. We'll go underneath. And what I'm going to want to have here is already a train ready to go. Armored locomotive requires titanium plate. We don't have that. Crawler robot wagon. Crawler locomotive. Yeah. Do that. Tenders. Cargo wagons. I think my numbers are a little off. So Make this 100. Maybe 200? This is causing an issue is the amount of stuff that they move. Hopefully they'll be able to even things out. I mean, it's not really that big of a problem. Alright, so basically when we establish a new outpost, we'll have a train that is going to have bullets in it ready to go. And we'll go ahead and we'll put some fuel in it. I wonder if I could have like one train make rounds to all the outposts. I'll have to see if I can figure that out. All right, so that will just keep on running. Now, in actuality, what I will probably want to do, for my own use, I mean, I got some bullets here. Bullets that will be sufficient. 97 high explosive shells and 97 regular shells. And we need to set up production of turrets. Because we're going to want to have turrets as well. Though I do have turrets. I do have Mark II turrets that are produced. So really, I should only worry about making new turrets when we have, well, new turrets. Let's see. This is bullets. Okay, that's bullets. Right. That's tank shells. This is rockets. Oh, rockets. What will we need to make rockets? Can we even make rockets? I can. We have just a basic rocket. We have an explosive rocket. Rocket booster. Explosive rocket. Oh, that requires just a regular rocket plus explosives. We have explosives. You know, this is like the universal rocket systems. We haven't actually unlocked those yet. Rocket turrets, rocket launcher. We would need some basic electronic boards. We'd have to figure out how to get those over here. Ammonium perchlorate or ammonium nitrate. Two options. Ammonium perchlorate. Plus a pipe. An iron pipe. Both require an iron pipe, which means we need to bring over iron. Okay. Figure that out, I guess. Chlorate requires perchloric acid and ammonia gas. I have a feeling they would both need ammonia gas. Yeah, so that's just a thing. What else do you use? Use nitric acid. So this is going to be easier. Maybe. Perchloric acid. Requires hydrochloric acid, which we have in the area, and sodium perchlorate. Sodium perchlorate. Blue metal catalysts. Are not going to be able to make blue metal catalysts. Okay, so this is just not what's going to work there. This is what would work. I think. Ammonia gas. See, the only way to make ammonia gas is to do a blue cellulose fiber. Or this. Blue cellulose fiber. What does that require? Sulfuric wastewater and carbon dioxide makes blue algae. You know, we do have a little bit of sulfuric wastewater. We actually have a lot of sulfuric wastewater. That is not difficult. All right, tier 4. Algae Farm 4 is the only thing that can make blue algae. Really? I can actually make one. Oh, good. We could do that. Actually, there's one thing that I need to do. Is I need to get on a train. And we need a home base. Any of those. These are Mark II gun turrets. We need to put those onto a passive provider chest. Because right now, if I wanted to make, say, Mark III gun turrets, we would need Invar, brass gear wheels, Mark I turrets. Could do that. Steel bearings. We would need to bring in Invar and brass. possible, I don't think. It would be really nice if I could move these Mark II gun turrets over there. I mean, I probably could. I could use the bots to do it. That would save some space. Okay. We're not worried about speed, which we wouldn't really be worried about speed. We're not trying to crank these out as fast as possible. That would be fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another couple of hundred logistic robot brains. We're gonna make a couple of hundred more logistic robots. Because we don't have the Mark IIs yet. Alright, so that would bring us up to about 800 logistic spots. That would be fine. So, we would need to bring in Infar and Brass. Plus, we would need to start bringing over the gun turrets. So, why don't I do this? We'll put in the requester chest. Because we know we're going to need it. Question is, where do I put it? We'll probably put it down here, because this is where we're going to be we're going to be bringing in our Infar and our Brass, then we'll manufacture them going north, I think. Alright, that's fine. We'll just drop it, like, right there. And we'll put in a logistics request for our Mark II gun turrets. As many as you can bring. And they're on the way. Alright, well, what I'll probably do off-screen, if I remember to do it, is get the loading in here to bring our Invar and our brass over. Are we doing brass? No. Yeah, Invar and brass over, and then we'll get the Mark III gun turrets being manufactured. And ready to go. And then I think we'll be largely done here. Well, we'll also want to work on this as well. But we'll probably work on that next episode as well. We'll see how far we get, actually. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.